mix some more of that dark brown. A little light area on the opposite side. And then just up in here, just come down and join to that. Become part of that tree. It's a twin trunk style tree now. Nice and dark behind it. That's it. Again. In fact, I'll leave it at that for that brush. I'm going to go on to a liner brush now. Just a little small liner brush. I'm going to use that to just come up in here. Just indicate a branch. And rest my hand on here for a bit. I want it to be quite accurate. A little highlight on this as well. Some more water. I'm sure it's going to flow properly. And just up in there, got another branch. And you can even go back into your highlight colour and just put a little highlight on top of that, just in there. These little details. A little highlight on top of this one. It's a little branch that's coming out. Now we're going to have a few more of these straight up at the top, but these are all going to be more or less in the mauve tones, lavenders, light lavender. So first of all, just mix that colour up. Bit of blue, bit of crimson, titanium white. Smell like it. And now get some water with that. Because this is for a tree that's a bit further away. Put a smidgen of black in it. The tiniest amount. I want it thin, like ink, really thin, so it flows over the surface of that. Because just up here, from this tree, we've got a few little branches that come up here. Actually holding up some lovely leaves that we've got in this bright area. This branch goes right through. Same up in here. A few little branches and stuff holding all that up. Now a lot of leaves and stuff in there, see? A lot of leaves and stuff going on. Pressing a bit harder here to get it a bit wider. And then this one here can actually come right over and into there. Remember, this is no brown with it, this is just the background one. A few coming up and a few dropping down towards that as well. New stuff coming from over that side. Just little indications. Stuff coming from there, these branches. There's a little one that you can see coming from out here, out of this shadowed area. Right then, so I'm just going to use that fan brush again now. It's in my water. Just going to quick clean off, dry the water out of the brush, and then basically with that same colour that I've just used, I'm just going to tap into that. So the bristles are actually open bristles, and then just down in here I want to indicate some leaves that are just growing on this. You don't need a lot of paint. You do not need a lot of paint to do this, and be very gentle when you're tapping, because you could just kill your world. You want to leave that light showing behind. I want to see that light there behind it. That's it. Maybe a tiny bit darker as they come up into there. Just up in here, a tiny bit darker. Tap into that colour again. Some nice crisp ones. But these bits of light that I left in there, I don't want you to touch that, I want you to go around it. That'll look like the sunlight showing through from underneath. Yeah, just leave that out a bit. go thicker in certain areas and then thinner in other areas so you can see through them more. Thicker up here as you get into the dark. There's a bit of light there that I'm going to go around. Just very wispy leaves right from up there. We're going to have some really dark ones as well from this tree. So, using my liner brush again, I'm just going to go into that brown, dark brown again, with water to make it thin again, thin like ink. I'm going to have to get a bit more paint out. Again, it's just simple, just get the brown, the black, loads of water, and there you go, that's your colour mixed. Then you can just go back up in here nice and easy. I wanted that to be a bit fatter than it is at the moment. Just into that. Branch off of that. There. So. Put a small little highlight on this area in the tree. Just a bit of light coming through there. The rest of it's in silhouette. Just blend behind that. There. That's it. If you've got a bit of a wobbly hand, it actually helps when you're doing this. Just look at the smoke there. So I'm definitely coming over this way now. Just going to put a bit more dark into that. Do it while it's wet and it'll mix with the colour, which is great. Maybe we've got just a little stump of something out there, a little broken branch. Put a little highlight on that. Very top of it. come from this area. I'm just going to come down to there. Also come up there. Don't worry about highlighting them in the shadows, so it's not that relevant. Right, so I'll clean that brush out and I'm straight onto the fan brush again. Now, I'm just going to get the black, blue, crimson, all good colour, dark colours, put them in there like so, and then tap. That tapping will open the bristles up on the brush, and then just up in here where this tree is, we've got some darker ones which are darker leaves for this closer tree. In the indication of some of them darker leaves coming from this closer tree. Bits in there. Leave that light showing through, I think. I like that bit of light, so I don't want to destroy it. It's very gentle. It's quite a bit darker up at the top. Obviously it's quite a tall tree, is this, so all the leaves are coming from up here up at the top. Be sure to leave some of the light showing through on this. Just touch. Little indications. Darker in there at the top. Even in here I'm going to do that a bit. Bring some leaves in. Even up to these branches here. And that's what's coming off of this edge. Some branches out to all that as well. In a short while I'm going to leave some of that blue showing through there. An evergreen tree or something growing in there. I'm happy with that. Now I'm just going to use that same dark colour and I'm going to flip over this side. I'll put a few darker leaves just in there for that, for this tree here. Put some of the dark over the trunk of the tree as well, so that you've got depth between this and what you've got in the background basically. Right, so just in front of that, just there. Good, little branch there. I'll put another little branch up to these. Maybe I'll leave it at that. Maybe a few coming off at the edge there. Some of that. I want it predominantly darker on the edges and stuff. Good. Even all the dark ones in there. base of that bush as well, and put a few more bits of dark in with that. Just be careful not to kill your tree that you got in there. You can just wipe it off with your fingers if you go over it anywhere. Happy. Now just on this tree here, I'm actually going to bring that down a bit as though it's hanging over. Same with this one. It's a hangy one. Hangy branch with the hangy down leaves. See how gentle I'm having to be. I'm being so cautious. Don't want to destroy all that light. Just want to see through these leaves. Start off doing them a lot lighter than you want them, and then you can always make it a tiny bit darker just in the centres.